I was a dedicated medical student, my days filled with textbooks, anatomy lessons, and the quest for knowledge that would someday save lives. My name is Sarah, and I believe in the power of evidence-based medicine, the precision of diagnoses, and the miracles of modern technology. And then there was Ethan, the embodiment of a free spirit who danced through life with a carefree smile and a wanderlust that knew no bounds. With his unkempt hair, bohemian fashion, and passion for the arts, he was the kind of person who reveled in the beauty of every moment. Our worlds couldn't have been more different, until they collided one fateful day. It was during a medical outreach program in a remote village that I first encountered Ethan. He was there, not as a medical professional, but as a volunteer using his artistic talents to bring joy to the children. As I administered vaccines and checked vitals, I couldn't help but notice his presence, his laughter, his playful interactions, and the genuine connections he was forming. In the midst of my responsibilities, our paths crossed. He looked at me with an easy smile, as if the world was a canvas waiting to be painted. "You're doing amazing work here, by the way." I nodded, appreciating the sentiment, but too engrossed in my tasks to engage in conversation. Little did I know that this would be the start of a journey that would challenge my perceptions, broaden my horizons, and show me that healing went beyond the confines of medical textbooks. As the days of the program progressed, I found myself drawn to Ethan's presence. He saw beauty in the simplest things, a child's laughter, the colors of a sunset, the way the wind rustled through the trees. Our conversations were a juxtaposition of science and art, medicine and expression, and the more we talked, the more I realized that perhaps there was a balance between our seemingly opposing worlds. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Ethan turned to me with a mischievous grin. "How about we swap roles for a day? I'll try my hand at medical duties, and you can explore the world of art." I chuckled, the idea both intriguing and daunting. "You might find medicine a bit more challenging than you think." He raised an eyebrow, his eyes twinkling with a playful challenge. "And you might discover that art has its own healing power." The next day, we embarked on our unconventional role swap. I watched as Ethan navigated the world of diagnoses and treatments, his curiosity and adaptability surprising even the medical staff. And in turn, I picked up a paintbrush, allowing myself to get lost in the colors and shapes to create something without the constraints of logic. As the day came to a close, we found ourselves sitting by the edge of a river, our reflections dancing on the water's surface. I turned to him, a smile tugging at my lips. "You were right. There's something liberating about expressing oneself through art." He leaned back, gazing at the stars above. "And there's something profoundly rewarding about helping others heal." Our story was a journey of discovery, not only of each other but of the harmony that existed between our seemingly opposing worlds. As medical knowledge intertwined with artistic expression, I learned that healing wasn't just about prescriptions and procedures. It was about connecting with people, understanding their stories, and finding unique ways to mend their hearts and souls. And as our paths continued to intertwine, I realized that sometimes, it takes a free spirit to remind a healer that there's more to medicine than what can be measured. Together, we created a narrative that transcended the boundaries of our professions, showing that in the world of healing, science and art were threads that wove together a tapestry of compassion and understanding.